It was reinforced by our own government. Our national broadcaster, RTE, has consistently failed in its ongoing coverage of our protests through biased and unfair reporting with an intent to demoralise our protests through biased and prevent an effective means of protest. RTE have sat on the sidelines of our marches waiting to pounce on one of us to do or say something which could be viewed in a negative manner. Well, I ask you, why didn't RTE highlight those insulting remarks made by a Fine Gael councillor, Noel Coonan, who in the Dáil, with reference to the water protesters and the Dublin people, stated, "We're facing what is potentially an ISIS situation." I think I might look like an ISIS here, do I? He also said, they don't care about the country people. We love the country people. And they act like parasites and live off the country people. The only parasites that I know are over there. And since 1960, they've been living off the whole nation. On social media, we see numerous videos relating to the police heavy-handedness and the Irish workers harassing householders on their own private property. Several videos have gone viral, yet RTE have willfully neglected to highlight any of these occurrences. RTE, we believe, have been politically directed by this government to purposely mislead the public regarding the numbers attending marches and protests, both local and national. This evidence is highlighted through social media, and for those willing to question the veracity of what they are being fed by the National Public Service broadcaster. Pat Kenny, when asked by an audience member on his Lifeline show in 2010 as to why did RTE not report on the most incredible secret meeting ever to take place in the whole of the nation, the meeting of the Bilderberg. Kenny panicked, then began smothering the lady's request in asking why RTE had never mentioned this to the public. Kenny, as we know, got frustrated and refused to acknowledge her questions. And he said, "We are not going there, we are not going there." And when she remarked further, her microphone was silenced. And we know Brian Dobson branded protesters who were wearing placards in the Dáil as background as idiots, and told the reporter, "Don't worry, we'll try to get rid of them." When a protester tried to draw attention to our cause during the Saturday night show, the host, Brendan O'Connor, roared, "Will you sit down there, you clown?" We are here today to give a clear and strong message to RTE and to this puppet government. We are not idiots. We are not clowns. And we are not parasites, and we are most definitely not ISIS, even though I may look like an ISIS terrorist. Okay. We represent the hundreds and thousands of people across the nation who are standing and who have stood up and said no to water charges, no to austerity, no to evictions, and no to the Garda being deployed as a private security firm for Dennis Lovely O'Brien. And no, as we'll all agree, to our most valuable resource, our children, having to leave our shores. I'd just like to finish here and just say, our marches will continue to grow in numbers and in strength. As we see today, the last march here, there was 3 people. Anna was one of them, okay? They have said they are going to reclaim our flag. But we say to them, we are going to reclaim the nation. In the words of Charles Stewart Parnell, No man shall have the right to fix the boundary to the march of a nation. Thank you.